Hey guys, happy Friday. It's Dory from Stampin' Always with Dory. And I am here to show you a quick and cute fun fold that hopefully you're gonna love and want to recreate. So if you are on, give me a like or a love, thumbs up or a heart. Hopefully no sad faces or crying faces yet. I just started, so I would also love for you to share this Facebook Live. I'm going to share it here real quick. And then we'll go ahead and get started. Hopefully everyone's doing well today. Starting to get warmer again here in PA. All right, so I am using the same suite that I used on Wednesday when I did my cards and coffee class. And that is found in your idea booking catalog. If you have one and you want to check it out, it is on page 10. And it's the Beauty of the Earth suite. The suite comes with the Beauty of Friendship bundle, Beauty of Earth 12 by 12 designer series paper, which is absolutely beautiful, and the Bark 3D embossing folder. So who doesn't love a good bark embossing folder? Here is the DSP. And one of the things I love is that Stampin' Up! Gives you the colors that you are gonna find in the DSP. So it gives you a color palette to choose from. And this one has some nice fall colors. I know we're just in August right now, but still, we need to get ready for fall, right? And of course, Christmas. Yeah, Lisa, 140 days till Christmas, holy moly. And then it also has this beautiful stamp set. So, and you can see the ones that are kind of in the cream are ones that have coordinating dies that go along with them. So there are dies that will cut those out. So you don't have to worry about fussy cutting those at all, which, you know, no one wants to be fussy. So it's great to have the stamp set and the dies. There is the one shop number 2. Don't forget about that. That's the part I love. What did you buy today, honey? Oh, I just bought one thing, right? They don't have to know that there are 3 things that come along with it, right? And we also need to remember now that celebration is going on. So for every $50 that you spend before tax and shipping, you get free goodies from the celebration catalog. There are also $100 items too. So, you know, if you needed the Beauty of the Earth suite and to add a couple things along with it, maybe some cardstock and a couple ink pads, you could get to the $100 level, and you can get yourself 2 celebration, $50 celebration items, or 1 $100 item. So it's awesome. Love celebration. Love to celebrate. All right, so here are the fun folds, or here is the fun fold. It's kind of like a little accordion, I guess, like a backwards accordion. The great thing is it fits in an envelope. So it comes out like this and it folds back in. And this one, I used the Bumblebee and the Mary Merlot, and I really like this combination. I used some of the designer series paper and one of the dies to cut out the top of the tree. And then this is the die that cuts out the, you can kind of hardly see it, but this is the tree itself without leaves and floral and fauna. And I made that one into a thank you card, okay? And you're kind of like, well, Dory, you know, this is great, but where do you write your message? Well, let me show you. So you can turn it over and you can write your message here on the back. Okay, you might have to write it diagonal. I usually write diagonal anyway. I don't know, just a thing. Or, you know, you can turn it this way and you can write it that way too. So there is room for a message. And let me show you. I want to just, these do fit in an envelope as well. Okay, so they're absolutely great. So let's go ahead and get started. I did put the measurements in the comments, so depending on where you're coming from, you would be able to see the measurements and how you too can make this beautiful card yourself. So we are starting out with, I said we would need a scoring tool. So I love to use my Simply Scored board, but you could also use your cutter as well. Our Stampin' Cutter not only has the cutting blade, but it also has a scoring blade as well. So, you know, whatever works best for you, okay? Hi, Joanne. So we're gonna start out with a piece of cardstock that is 5.5 by 8 1/4. And one of the things I love, I say love a lot, is that you can make 2 cards out of 1 piece of cardstock, okay? So we're going to 5.5 by 8 1/4, and then we're gonna score, okay? Yes, Lisa, it's awesome. It can stand on a desk. Not that you guys can see that because I have it off to the side, but yeah, it can stand on a desk. And, you know, they don't have to put it aside. They can put it somewhere where they can remember you every day of the year. So we're gonna start scoring. We're gonna score at 2, 3 1/8, 5 3/8, and 6.5. Okay, and then we are going to, that's all we have to do there. All right, and you can check my YouTube channel later. I apologize. I know I told you on Wednesday that my video would be on there. My video evaporated, so my deepest apologies for that. If you did need the measurements for Wednesday, let me know and I'll get those to you. But yeah, I went to download my video on YouTube and it had evaporated, so I was having some Facebook technical issues on Wednesday, but you know. So check that out. So you're just gonna score on those lines, and you're gonna push those, your wings in and tuck it down. And that is the fold right there, okay? Oh, whoops, okay. Sorry, that was a misprint, Lisa. It should be, I think I was looking at the 5 1/4 underneath of it. So it should be 5 1/8 is the card base. Okay, so it's just half of a piece of cardstock. So my apologies if I gypped you guys by 1/4 inch. So here, and I'll go back and fix that too. Here is the card base. Okay, just, it's kind of fun, you know, sitting at your desk, don't have anything better to do. You can sit here and make an accordion with your cardstock. So next thing we're gonna do is we are gonna take our 3 pieces of designer series paper that are 1 3/4 by 5 1/4. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. They're gonna go on your side pieces, your little arms, your little flappy arms. Okay, so we're gonna, and I'm gonna show you what I did. So they used 1, 2, and 3. Whoops, sorry, you'll see this one's a little bit shorter. Wednesday instructions, please. Yes, I will get those out, definitely. Okay, so here's 1, here's 2. This one, I trimmed it. You don't have to, but I trimmed it because I wanted a white layer behind it. I wanted it to pop a little bit, so I made this 1 3/4 by 5 1/4, and then I made this one 1 1/2 by 5. So I just added an extra layer there, okay? You don't have to do that, but I just thought it was kind of the focal point and it made it pop a little bit more. So here we go. So that was my coordinating cardstock for that one. So here's the side. You're gonna, it's kind of, I apologize, it's kind of hard to see on this night of navy, but I love this designer series paper. How about you guys? Isn't it beautiful? And you have all the different options. And that's kind of one of my favorite things to do when I get a new pack of designer series paper, and Stampin' Up! So kindly gives us the color palette that you need. So what I will do is I will pull out my cardstock in all of those colors and kind of sit them in front of me. And then I will play with them and see what color combos I like. And with the designer series paper, I'll show you another one I have. Oh, he's being a little persnickety there. Okay, here we go. I know it's gorgeous DSP. I agree, Lisa. This blue, I don't know. It's just I'm drawn towards this blue. Okay, so and we're gonna put some here on the sides too. Okay, this is where your 7/8 by 5 1/4, and this is the one beautiful side, and this is the other. I went with them plain because we have a lot going on right here. But sorry, I'm off screening. We're gonna put this right here like that, and that way your sides are covered, right? We can't let our sides hang out, goodness gracious. So, or have naked sides either, goodness heavens no. Okay, so we're gonna put this on here just like that, so you have all your pieces covered. Okay, and that's the fold. Super simple. I mean, gosh, you could, you know, cut 10 of these out and, you know, have them all. Again, this is another one. You can have this all ready to go and then decide what you want to put on it. So, you know, like here I cut out my, you could use either one. Maybe we'll go this way this time. Okay, and I'll show you how I did this one in a minute. Made it a double layer. But you could have this, you know, kind of just stick it in an envelope like this and, you know, have it ready to go. And then when you need a card for that friend, like this could be an anything card, a happy birthday, thinking of you, thank you, you know, whatever you might need. So, and then we can't forget about our piece of basic white that goes on the back. And you could even, you would stamp your sentiment here, or you could write your thank you for being my favorite friend in the whole entire world message on there, okay? So let me show you, this is one of the dies. I told you you would need a die. This one I actually used a tree on the front, okay? Put the tree with the little birdies. And the nice thing is there's two birds. You know, they say you kill two birds with one stone. You cut out two birds with one die. They're both here. And the nice thing is they're opposite of each other, so you don't have to turn one upside down, or it doesn't have to fly a different direction. That's how, when you cut them out, that's how they come, okay? Anything cards are very useful, yes. And this is great too because, you know, like this could even be masculine. Trees are masculine. Guys love trees, right? Guys love grass, guys love trees. I don't know. But yeah, this one could be a masculine fold. Change up your designer series paper. It's also a great way to use up some of your strips of designer series paper. So sometimes we might use a larger portion and we have these little pieces left over. So let's make a card and use up that DSP. Okay. All right. So this is from the Tasteful Touches dies. Okay. And we are going to stamp a different sentiment on this one. It says, friendship refreshes the soul. Okay. So we are going to ink it up. We are going to stamp it. Say a little stamp in prayer. Well, it's kind of a little askew, so we can always turn it over. I think I'm going to bring it off camera. Okay. Let's see if I can get my friendship. That's better. Friendship refreshes the soul. There we go. Okay. So then I cut two of these dies. I have one in the basic white, and then I have one in the Night of Navy. With the Night of Navy one, I'm going to cut it in half. Let me grab my cutter here. And I'll show you how I make it into a layer. And you can do this with pretty much anything. Okay. So you have two pieces. Also makes a good ice cream bowl. A good bowl of ice cream in here, right? Okay, so you're gonna take your, this is the good side, you have to wait. And you're gonna put your Stamp and Seal across the bottom. And then I'm going to take and position that, make sure it's straight, just like that, okay? Do the same thing on the other side. So it gives you that little pop of Night of Navy. Okay, and then that's gonna go on the front of your card. And of course, we're gonna put it on with dimensionals, right? I mean, what else would we put it on with? I don't know. The only answer is dimensionals. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna peel that off. And we are going to put it right on the front. Friendship refreshes the soul. Just like that. Okay, and then of course, I would add a pearl or 2 or 4. Okay, so these are our basic pearl jewels. You can see I've given some away. And I'm gonna do my rule of 3. So I'm gonna start in the center with a larger pearl. And then I'm gonna put a smaller pearl on each side. So the rule of 3, there we go. Last one. Thank you, Sherlyn, I appreciate that. And the nice thing about these pearls is you can wear them as earrings if you're in a pinch. Just saying. Going out for a date, can't find your earrings, you can always have basic pearl jewels in your purse. They stick just like your grandma's favorite pearls, okay? Just a tip. Fashion tips. All right, so here we go. We have our thank you with the tree and the foliage and the little birds, okay? We have our, another color, we have our friendship refreshes the soul. And then this is the one you turn over and you would write on the back there, okay? Then we have this one, you truly inspire me, with our little birds, okay? This one would be a good anniversary one too, with 2 little birds, love birds, okay? And here's another combo that I did, cinnamon cider. I think this is one, I haven't finished this one yet, but it's kind of one of those colors, at least in my studio, that kind of gets left behind. I don't think about it a lot, but it goes perfectly with the Misty Moonlight. And so you could do, and this would be one, you know, you could leave it blank until you figure out who you're gonna send this to. And then you would go ahead and put your sentiment on. Let me see if I can put all these together, I'm not sure. There we go, yep. So those are our folds for the day. Okay, so again, if you need any supplies, you can shop 24/7 at doryschneider.stampinup.net, and you can use the hostess code that is available here. Don't forget, Celebration is going on, so and you can also shop from our holiday catalog now. So that went live on August 3rd. So you can shop from the holiday catalog, you can earn free Celebration items, and you can get some great supplies for your upcoming holiday card making. So I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will be back again on Wednesday for What's She Making Wednesday. So make sure you tune in at noon. That was a rhyme. Tune in at noon to see what's going on next Wednesday. So I wish you all an amazing weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Keep stamping. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.